Hello, seniors. Today, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take a look at your results so we can make sense of what this Strength Explorer survey was about. So again, this was to kind of help you just uncover those talents, those potential skills that you already hold in order to kind of begin this journey of exploration to figure out like what is the best fit for you in terms of a major or a career. So this is just one of the resources, one of the things that you can do to help you figure that out. So now that you're going to start getting into filling out applications next month, you're going to be thinking about like, what should you major in, right? What should you study? What type of career kind of would be a right fit for you, right? And so in order to do that, we kind of have to work backwards. So in order to figure out what you should major in, right, you need to figure out what are your strengths? What is going to be the best fit for that? And in order to know that, you need to figure out like what are your interests first, right? What excites you? What drives you? What are you super enthusiastic about like doing versus what is like the complete opposite of that for you? And so in order to get to like point C, you need to start off. You need to first kind of work backwards to do that self-exploration. And so today what you're going to do is I'm going to show you how to just utilize Naviance as a tool to be able to just explore your options, okay, your results. So if you are on this page, great. If you're not, let me show you how to get there. When you log on to your account and you click on where it says About Me, and you go to My Assessments, and then you go to Strengths Explorer. So after you complete the survey, obviously, then you can see what your 3 themes are. So whenever this was filled out back in January, for example, the top 3 things that came out in the way that these questions were answered were discoverer, dependability, and future thinker. Those are your themes. And so what your task is to click on where it says See Related Career Paths. And under each career path, you're going to be able to see just different under each theme, I should say, excuse me, you're going to be able to see different career paths. So for example, discoverer theme, it's the first one listed on here. There are 6 different ones right away that are on here, right, that you can explore. Or if you want to explore some more within that one, because the first 6 didn't catch your attention, totally okay. You can go ahead and take a look at that. For example, say I am interested in what catches my attention. Let's just say visual arts or design / pre-construction because I'm a discoverer. Okay, so I can click there, right? And so the work that you're going to be doing is to fill out this worksheet. And so what you need to fill out is what are 3 suggested careers under this theme of yours, this first theme of yours. I'm actually going to go ahead and edit this at the top so you can write your themes. So for example, I'll write my theme. It was discoverer, or the future thinker, etc. So for discoverer, it looks like one of the ones that I'm interested in is design / pre-construction. Okay. So that's what I'm going to type. Then I'm going to look for 2 more of those, okay? So I'm going to stick with this example for design and pre-construction. And I'm going to figure out what are some related majors for this career path. So it tells you an overview here. It tells you what type of credentials you need to be in this type of field. Employment outlook just means between now and the next few years, is this career, are we looking at this career expanding in terms of how many people are being, how many people are being hired to do this type of role? And so it kind of shows you a bit here of what the typical salary also is. So related occupations. So this could also give you some more ideas about different careers that you can get into. And so where it says here related majors, this is the part where you also pay attention to that. So for example, you can be a civil drafting and civil engineer. You can be an environmental design or architecture major. And so what your task then is to figure out, so my first career is design pre-construction. Great. Related major, we said it was, I'll just take the first one that I see, civil drafting and civil engineering. I'm going to go ahead and type in civil drafting. / civil engineering. And that'll be for like the first one, right, that I see. So any schools or programs that come into this major. Okay, and so the way that you would check, like, oh, what schools are they suggesting that might have this particular major. So since I'm doing that one, when you even click on here, on whichever major, it takes you to this advanced college search tool. And then it gives you a list of schools right here. What are some schools that have that? Diablo Valley College, community college, it's local. I'm looking to go out of state, so maybe I'm going to look into some of these. So then your task is to figure out what are some of the schools, whether they be local, out of state, that could possibly hold this major, and to fill out your worksheet accordingly. So for example, Diablo Valley, this one. And so then I would start all over with the Discover again. So you go back to your screen, you can go back to your About Me's, see career paths, and then continue to do your research and your digging around there. So maybe you want to look at, like, what does plant systems even mean? Check that out. Insurance and finance, I wonder what that would look like. And so your goal really is to get 2 to 3 in here. Under each of your themes, and I will fix this up for y'all to say themes, so it would say that once I post it up. Then the last piece of this, so once you fill out all of these, is to write down your personal thoughts, meaning what do you think about this career? What do you think about these majors? Is there one that stood out to you in this particular theme? The schools maybe that you selected, which one of those calls your attention more? So you don't need to write me like a 2-paragraph anything. Simple, like one sentence, a couple bullet points about your thoughts on this particular career path would suffice. Okay. So for example, maybe I will write like, I saw that the employment outlook for this career is growing, which is great because that means I'll find work. That's your personal thoughts. You know what I mean? So anything along those lines, whether it be around what programs you found, what schools you found, or what related majors you found, or like what career, like the title, what career title you found, okay? All right, y'all. Good luck.